Well guys, over there is the Red River. And right across from there is Oklahoma. I'm on my way to the Ouachita Mountains today of Oklahoma and Arkansas. We just got a whole bunch of rain, as you can see here. So that's prime weather for salamanders. So I'm gonna go check out some of the endemic salamanders in the Ouachitas. I'll see you all then. So that's the mountain I'm gonna be stopping at first, in search of an endemic salamander to this mountain range. Okay, I'm on the mountain hiking now. I just flipped over this log and there is a salamander. And I do believe, I gotta secure him first. Okay, I do believe this is my target species, Plethodon kiamichi, or the Kiamichi slimy salamander. I'm on the Kiamichi Mountains right now, so I believe that's what this would be. Apparently they have a slightly darker chin, which I believe this guy has. And he looks pretty different from the rich mountain salamanders I was seeing last year. They are also present in this area, but that is so awesome. First salamander of the trip. Okay, I'm actually pretty convinced that this guy is Plethodon kiamichi now. I looked at the throat pattern between both the species, and kiamichi tends to have a lot darker of a throat than Ouachita, which is the rich mountain. So that's awesome. This is actually a lifer for me, Plethodon kiamichi. Okay, I'll just gently release this guy back into his log pile. Let him on his way. Hopefully we can find more. Okay, I just flipped another salamander. There was actually a double flip. Another one went way down a hole back there. But let's check out what kind this one is. Okay, here's the throat coloration for this one. It's a lot more white. As you can see there, the divide is very clear. So I'm leaning Plethodon Ouachita for this one, my first of the year. And a new morph for me on a different mountain. That's awesome. Both the species on this mountain in a row. All right, I guess now that I've found both the Plethodons in this area, I can move on to finding another variant of the rich mountain salamander. They have a lot more chestnut coloration in a different area. So I'll just let this guy go and join his friend in that hole, and we'll keep moving. I was just sifting around in this creek. I got a larval salamander. I think it's a Eurycia. So in this case, this would be a many-ribbed salamander, which is very cool. There we go, under this rock. Just flipped a rich mountain salamander. This is confirmed rich mountain. It's got that chestnut coloration. And this is the first time I'm seeing this kind of morph of rich mountain salamander. Let's go. So now I'm actually on Rich Mountain. That's why these guys are the more common phenotype up here. But on Kiamichi Mountain, they have that reduced coloration like we saw earlier. So variable for the species. It's always nice when you have a big salamander like this who's cooperative for photos. You just sat right there. Got some photos of him, so I'll let him go. Okay, I missed the flip clip on this. Just got another species. This is a southern redback. My first one from the state of Arkansas. I'm actually in Arkansas now. That is awesome. Might even be a gravid female. It looks kind of thick in the abdomen area. So be brief with it. Let her go pretty soon. Okay, time to release the southern redback salamander back under its rock. Okay, I actually got the in situ this time. There's another southern redback. Since we already saw one, I'll just leave this one right here. And by leave it right here, I mean remove it, put its rock back, and let him go again. Okay, it seems like there's a redback under every rock now. This is crazy. Okay, I haven't flipped this one yet. Let's do it on camera. And of course, there's nothing. And of course, the next rock over had a rich mountain salamander. Oh, of course. It's also a pretty nice one. Very high chestnut coloration. But again, we already saw one of these. So I'll let this guy go. Here's a flip situ of a smaller rich mountain salamander. I'll let it leave and then put its rock back. Okay, here's a really strange looking, even smaller rich mountain salamander. This one It doesn't seem to have any of that chestnut coloration except very faintly on the head. That is really cool. I love how variable these guys are. I'll let him go. I love how they jump as well. Such cool salamanders. Well, would you look at that? I started cruising even though it's barely drizzling. But there's a newt crossing the road. That is so cool. My first newt from the state of Arkansas. I'll get him out of the road. Okay, I really wasn't expecting cruising to actually produce salamanders tonight. But I'm very glad. I'll get this guy out of the road and keep on cruising. Maybe get a ringed salamander, I hope. That's cool, a green tree frog. Pretty common sight, where I am at least. I'll get this guy out of the road quickly. Go, go. Okay, I think I just cruised my lifer Cajun chorus frog. That is super unexpected. Whoa. Pretty sure that's a Cajun chorus frog. I'm not entirely sure what they look like, but that's gotta be him. Wow, that's awesome. All right, I guess I'll let this guy go up here. I think there's a car stopping for me. Get this guy out of the road quickly. There we go. Oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh, that is a ringed salamander. It's barely raining. How is it crossing the road? What? Oh my god. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, there's cars coming. I'll get him out of the road. As soon as I saw this thing crossing the road, I could see the rings. I'm so in shock right now. So surprised that this thing was crossing the road, even though it's barely drizzling outside. I guess it's just enough moisture. And I'm so glad I saved it out of this busy road because there's cars all over the place. What a crazy encounter. Look at that goofball. Oh my gosh. Okay, by the looks of it, I think it's a gravid female we got right here. So she's got a very important duty to fulfill this winter. I'm so glad I was able to save her off the road from all these cars driving by. I'll go release her across the road now. Wow. Night maid. These things are always so active. Oh my gosh. All right, there you go. Go lay some eggs and make more ring salamanders. There we go. We got another ringed salamander. This one's got complete rings. Forgot the other one was kind of a barren. This is pretty typical looking. Wow, what a beautiful salamander. Look at that thing. And fully gravid as well. So I'll usher her out of the road after getting some pictures. Okay, a car just came by, so I had to get her out of the road. This one's a lot more chill than the last. Okay, I guess she was headed towards this ditch here. I'm not sure. I'll just set her down right here. And she knows where she's going. So hopefully she makes her way to the vernal pool and can breed this year. Oh my gosh, yet another ringed salamander. I thought it was a DOR at first. No, it seems to be all right. Let's go, another gravid female. And this one's active. I'll get her out of the road. What a night this has been. Get you far out of the road. Be free. All right, here's ringed salamander number 4 of the night. This one, again, is a really aberrant individual. Look at those little bands. They're so funky right there. Almost looks like a California tiger salamander with that spot right there. Never would have expected the ringed salamander, a lifer for me, to be the most common species of the night. Crazy. All right, let's see if you're chill. Yep, you're chill. Get you out of the road. All right, I already got pictures of this one, but here's the 5th ringed salamander of the night. Again, lovely aberrancies right there. Always love me some aberrancies. Also, this one has a really pale tail compared to the other ones. It's a lot more vibrant yellow in the front, and it fades to almost a white in the back. What awesome salamanders. We'll get them out of the road as usual. Also, rather luckily for them, it seems like traffic is dying down as well. So hopefully they'll have a better time crossing. It's supposed to start raining a lot more later at night. So hopefully they can get to where they want to be going. Okay, I literally just moved a couple feet down the road and there's yet another ringed salamander. Pretty typical looking one. Wow. Also, by the way, this is completely in situ. I found it just posed like this. Not entirely sure which way it's trying to go. So I guess I'll just move it over here because that's where its head was facing. Should be fine. Well, here's a familiar sight from North Carolina. This is an American toad, the closest one I've seen to home. Hello there. Get you out of the road. All right, he's kind of vibrating and not happy. So I'll get him out. Oh, get him out of the road. Yes, let's go. That right there is my lifer Desmognathus brimliorum, or the Ouachita dusky salamander. That's crazy. I've been looking for them in the streams this whole day with no luck at all. All I got was that larval Eurycia. But this guy happened to show up on the road. I'm so happy. It's weird. Usually I typically associate duskies crossing the road with massive rainfall events. But with this light drizzle, I guess this guy was okay with coming out on the road. Just trying to get to the other side, I guess, so I'll help him out. Also, sorry about the car noise. Parked right next to this guy. They tend to do this. Hopefully I can just get itself out of the road. That would be easier. Oh, no. Go. Other way. Okay, actually this is easier. It in my hand. Be free, little one. Okay, actually just a few feet down the road, I saw another one flopping across the road. Luckily it stopped. It already gone. Okay, now it doesn't want to move. That's awesome. Got my pictures, so. Oh my gosh, he does not. There he goes. Okay, that makes sense. There's a creek right there. So I'll move it closer to this creek. Okay, looks like we got another brimliorum just up the road. This one is definitely a gravid female, way bigger than the other ones. So I'll quickly get this one across the road. The rain is starting to pick up a little. Yeah, it's just pretty chill. Since the rain is picking up, I guess it's getting the salamanders moving again. So I'll probably turn around in a second and see if I can get anything else on my way back. You can actually see the rain now. Here's another dusky salamander, of course, because it's raining. And this guy is completely infested with mites. Those little orange things on his feet and even his snout are all mites. All right, let's get you across. Oh. Seems like the mites are affecting his mobility a bit. He's like hopping. It makes him easy to get across. There we go. And here is ringed salamander number 7. I guess I'm back in the area where they were common. So, got some pictures. I'll quickly usher it out of the road. I'm sure we'll see more of them. There you go. And this is how you know I'm back where I started, because there's a newt in the road. I'll get him out of the road. All right, let's get you out of the road. Safely across. And that might do it for tonight. It might be the last salamander of the night, but I've still got a couple hours tomorrow to herp. So we'll see what I can get into. See you then.